Hey everyone, I'm here. Hello. Yeah, the reason this pointing at my awesome new mat is because this is an awesome new mat that I wanted to show off. First of all, nice little painted Mario mat. Really, really cool. The second reason we're doing this is because my room right now looks like a tornado went through it. And I don't really want to show that on camera, so you guys can stare at my Mario here while we go through today's Market Watch. Now, the TCG should have been released this week, as you guys are aware, specifically tomorrow, as in Friday. However, it's not meant to be, and it was actually delayed a couple weeks. So what we're going to do is take a look at the card prices and see if that delay is causing any impacts, or if things are just as ridiculous as they were, or if certain things are still cooling off. That's what we're looking to see. I'm not expecting too much difference, but you never know. You never know. So, as typical, booster boxes are still sold out. No surprises there. Omnimon still sold out. Lilithmon still sold out. This hasn't changed from last week. I believe this was still there last time, and it's still here. Because it's too much. It's too much money. It's what it is. No one really wants to spend it. Someone did, but the majority of people, even regular Omnimons, sold out. If we go down here, I actually included the search to include things like the starter decks and whatnot. So as you can see here, $60 for a red starter deck, $50 for a blue one. That's what people are actually spending. They're out of stock now, but that's what people want to spend, which is ridiculous considering they're going to be 10, 15 bucks, in a couple of weeks. Moving right along, you see these War Greymons here, all sold out. This is all sold out. It's all sold out, except this. But no one wants, except for this one guy, no one wants to spend 44 bucks on an alternate art Greymon. It's still too high. It's still way too high. Let's go down here. This hasn't changed. This hasn't changed. The Digimon is still, expensive. But all this is still out of stock. I'm surprised with this a little bit. Every time I see it, a sale of $30, I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, it's an alternate art, but it's Purple Metal Garurumon, and I don't get it. It rarely sees play. I don't know. So nothing really too ridiculous on the first page, except for the fact that the Digimon TCG pre-sale card prices in themselves are ridiculous. These prices are way too high. Like this is going to be under 10 bucks one day. Same with this, all this random stuff. All right, round 2. We have these cool new promo cards that, we don't really know what's going on with them right now, but, 20 bucks market price pre-sale. Cool, right? The $20 Lilithmon's over here, $20 Piedmon. That's decent. That's not bad because Piedmon's pretty good. I still think it's a little bit much, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I think this is too much money, but Lilithmon is waifu, so that kind of explains that. Metal Greymons, yeah, they sell at 19 bucks. For Secret Rare, whatever. Same with Digimon selling at 19 bucks. Got alternate art here. You got black over here. Gaia Force still sold out, 15 bucks a copy. What it's sold at, it's just silliness, craziness. Here we get to look at some promos. I guess we never really look at these promos in typical market watches anymore because, bringing them up and never what we search. But as you can see here, 15 bucks, 14 bucks, 14 bucks, whatever. These you should probably wait a little bit, wait for them to go down a little bit more, and then get them. These will just, they'll exist. I think this promo in particular, the one where Agumon's holding the cards, I think that's going to be a really cool collector's item down the road. I think that down the road this might turn out to be an expensive card, especially if it's graded, but that's a bit of a wish, I guess. But keep in mind the promos are, they're expensive. Even Gatomon down here is expensive. Here we got Blue Metal Garurumon out of stock for 13, Rosemon out of stock for 13. There are yellow cards. The strap one I didn't even talk about because it's yellow, but Magnanimon, 12 bucks. That's whatever. This is pretty cheap. The only thing this does well right now is burn through purple options and security, and I really like the appeal of that card. I really like. You guys see in a bit. I have a red Omnimon deck coming up, another one, but it's gonna be more turbo. But we're still playing a little bit of this card because it just burns through those purple options, and purple is tier 1, so you got to be prepared for purple. It's a good meta call against it. On to page 3, and we have our continual shout out to yellow over here at the $10 Kentaurismon. It's ridiculous. Got a couple more promos here, It's interesting. The promos are either like 10 bucks or they're 20 bucks. It's funny. It's funny. You know, just under $10 for your max rarity Gabumon here. Look at that, yeah, another almost $10 promo. Got Zudomons here at $8. They'll probably go down, but they won't go down much more than that. I'm telling you right now, Zudomon is actually really good, and until this gets power crept and other cards are played instead of this, you know, you're not going to see much of a lower price than $8.19. Just letting you know. Anything else really standing out? This is still sold out at a market price of $8, basically. You know, whatever. You know, low listings here of $6.49. They're not selling. It's Purple Malgarubon. I think they need to be a lot lower than that to sell. We actually had another blue starter deck card here. We got the Grizzlymon here at $7. You know, for a blocker. Oh my goodness. What's very interesting though is we haven't seen Hammerspark yet, which means we're probably going to get to it down here somewhere, and you're going to find that it hasn't sold yet. Market price unavailable. Now we're getting into the land of some cheaper promos here. You know, your max ready Agumon's a little cheap. You know, these are cheap. You know, that's good. That's a good price. These have fallen a lot, and I really appreciate that because it's basically only a rare. Got $5 Upamon, $5 starter deck Rugurumon. Oh man. I think this is starting to phase out a little bit in the meta, but I really like it. I still think it's a really good card, and obviously people do too for the price of $5. Got $5, $5, $5. Lots of starter deck cards. Got $5 Chimeramons, really good card. Yeah, we got all our boss monsters from the starter deck here. Just under $5. Remember when this sold for like $30 at one point? Like, jeez. Rip that guy. A $4 Trump Sword, you know, $3.50 Kaiser Nail. That's not terrible, but it should be worth nothing because it's a starter deck card. You know what I mean? Papamon is finally down to a reasonable price point, in my opinion. Gabumon has been hovering around this since like the beginning of time. I don't think it'll go much lower than that. And now we're just getting into the really, really cheap stuff. Yeah, nothing too surprising here. Yeah, nothing crazy. What we're going to do is just push forward a little bit, see if we can find the market price unavailable cards. Oh, we found them. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go back. All right. Now, what's very interesting is they have newer-ish cards up here for pre-sale. You see that? Like Kunamon, the Yellow Agumon, there's Vidramon, Manamon, I can't talk. You know, they got some new stuff, and they still got some old goodies, like the Magna Angemon alternate art. That just... There's none there, it's non-selling. Still there. Alternate art Mastermon's up there. That's a nice looking super rare. Nice purple support. You know, the way this is going, this is going to be a pretty penny for a while. We'll see what happens when there's actually a price for it. The red blocker never sold. The blue blocker sold $7, but the red one, nah. The red one's still there. Shine Greymon. Finally, we see Shine Greymon on the card. It's been on the pack art. We haven't seen the card yet until now. Oh my. What other fun things do we have going on here? I guess as these cards are getting revealed, they're getting posted to the website. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That's a Starter Deck Blue Tamer hasn't sold. Cockadus Breath that hasn't sold. Red random card that hasn't sold. That's same with that. Oh boy. Yeah. Besides just some, you know, new stuff. Kantorasimon, no idea what's going on there. Again, just a yellow card. Hammerspark, there we go. The last card. $10. No one's buying them for $10. You know, people are getting a little smarter and they're not buying. So, you know what? That's good. Awesome. I think we're going to call it a wrap at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this market watch. We have 2 more weeks, unless it gets delayed again. But I doubt at this point it's getting delayed again. So 2 more weeks. And then we get the official Booster Set 1 release. And then things get really interesting. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.